Hey, what's up, camaradas? And yes, we're back with another Q&A Sunday. So, welcome back, boys. Yes, I told you I would kickstart this series once again. Well, it's not a series, it's just a Q&A every Sunday. I promise I'll be back, and now it's back. But anyways, I've said that like 3 times already, so let's get into it. What are your plans for when you reach 1,000 subscribers? So I don't really have any plans yet, to be honest. This is going really fast. Like what am I supposed to plan? Like, I have no idea what to do. I'm still trying to think of what to do, like a real life video, like something out of FIFA, something out of my PC. So to be honest, I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. You ever gonna do any video with your subscribers? Maybe one day, man. At least at the moment, it's very hard with my schedule, and yeah, it's very hard to make videos with my fans. So maybe one day. I hope one day soon to make videos with some of my fans, to be honest. What type of movies are your favorite? So I'm not really a movies guy, to be honest. I've never really enjoyed watching movies. I'd rather watch shows, but I think my favorite type of movies are comedy movies. Do you think you'll reach your next milestone faster after this 1K? I mean, to be honest, like I've said before and I've said in the past, I don't care too much about the subs, the views, and all that stuff. I mean, they're nice to have, you know, but I'm doing this mainly why? Because I really do enjoy it. I really do enjoy recording and editing videos. But I mean, the channel's growing really fast, faster than I expected. Only 8 months in, we're about to reach 1K, so I'm hoping we reach the next milestone faster, I guess. Do you watch your national team every time they play? Of course I do. As much as it's very hard to watch them at the moment because we have a horrible manager and the national team is in shambles right now. So they need a new manager and invest in younger players because they just want the European players to play when they're past it, man. Some of them are really past it, but yes, of course I watch them play. They're my national team. There's no way I'm not gonna watch them play. Have you ever attended a football game? Yes, I've attended a couple football games. I've only actually attended the Mexico games, the Mexican national team, nothing else. I've gone to 3 games. I actually saw Messi play, by the way. I'm so glad I saw Messi play. We lost to Argentina 1-0, but Messi scored in that game, so that was a really good moment. Have you ever watched Cobra Kai? I have never seen Cobra Kai, but a lot of my friends do watch Cobra Kai, so that kind of wants me to get into it. Like, I know the new season came out, so if you guys are watching it and haven't seen the new season, check it out. I've heard it's good, but I kind of want to get into it. All my friends, that's all they've been talking about in these past couple weeks. Have you ever watched Karate Kid? I've seen the Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and Will Smith, but I don't know if you're talking about the other one. Do you have a little brother? No, I am the youngest in my family. FIFA or PES? It has to be FIFA, man. I mean, as much as I hate FIFA, there's no way I'm playing PES soon, okay? Among Us or Minecraft? Definitely Minecraft. Among Us is dead now. I mean, Shapeshifter and Imposter's OP, but nah, Minecraft has always been an amazing game. What is your favorite and least favorite Southampton season? So my favorite Southampton season, I'm not sure which year it was. It was when Koeman led us to Europe, the year before the Europe. So, I mean, I guess both. The year that we qualified for Europe and the year that we were in Europe, even though it went kind of bad. The worst season has to be probably when Gabbiadini saved us. The season Gabbiadini saved us from relegation. Like, yes, we survived relegation, but that was nothing to celebrate. I think our worst manager of recent times has been Claude Puel. He's a good manager, but he just didn't do well. And no, Pellegrino too. Everybody forgets about Pellegrino's time at the club. He was horrible, man. Will you ever sing cities for a video? Will I ever sing, lip sync, or karaoke of cities? You know what? Maybe one day. You know, it's been iconic so far. I know I continue to use it. Maybe I'll do it for a video or something. I guess. Worst TV show you've ever watched? Worst TV show I've ever watched. That's a really hard one. Usually when I get bored of a TV show, I just don't watch it. But I mean, okay. A lot of you guys might get mad. The Office. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad TV show. I've heard that the first season is really bad, and I've only seen the first season, and it was pretty boring, man. So shout out to any Office viewers. I know after the season 2 it gets way better, but I just didn't get interested anymore. And right now they took it off like Netflix where it used to be, so I can't watch it anymore. What team would you want to play for more, Club America or Southampton? If I had to choose one, probably Club America, just because my whole life I've been supporting them. But I would have loved to play for both, honestly. Like, when I was a kid, I'd always tell myself I'm only playing for a couple clubs. So the only clubs I would ever play for, I said to myself, was America, it was Southampton, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, and Atletico Madrid. I've only told myself I'd only play for 6 clubs if I ever made a professional. But obviously, I was a kid. I didn't know that any professional contract would be amazing. But yeah, I mean, if I had to play for any clubs, it would be one of those 6. Do you think your dog Luna is cute? Do you think Luna the dog is cute? I mean, she kind of lives with me. So if I say otherwise, she's probably going to bite me, man. Are you very humble in real life? Are you very humble in real life? So it's hard to answer that question because people that say that they're humble, they aren't humble. But I mean, I'd like to consider myself pretty humble. I keep to myself a lot, especially since I moved cities. Basically, when I go to work, I go and I work. I don't really talk to anyone. If people talk to me, I answer back. Same at school. I go to school, I go learn, come back and do my homework. Why? Because I don't know, man. I'm focused on that grind right now. I really want to, make myself something. Like, I want to become something of myself. I don't want to be a disappointment to anyone, and I just want to be successful, man. Like, in any way possible. And obviously, I do love enjoying doing YouTube and this makes me happy. So when people ask me why I don't party, why I don't drink and stuff, it's just not my thing, you know. We're all different. If you like that, you can go ahead and do that, but that's just not my thing. For some reason, when I was born, something inside of me told me I just like grinding. So when I used to play football, I'm gonna start playing football again once I find a field near my house. Dude, all this week, like, I know this is out of topic, all this week I've been driving around for an hour or 2 hours each day looking for a field, man, and I can't find one near my house. But so I'm still on the hunt there, so hopefully I find one soon. I want to do some videos, some football videos. I don't want to spoil that, but you know, let me just talk about it. I'm gonna do some football videos, okay? First of all, I'm gonna practice like maybe a week or two, because I dedicated myself all of last year to not play due to some story that maybe one day you guys will know. Something that I had to stop playing football for a while. It wasn't an injury, just something that I'd rather not talk about right now. But I want to get back into it just to play because I love playing. Play for a team, hopefully, like if it's available. But at the moment, I'm looking for a field, and of course, I want to make some videos about it. Do you enjoy playing football in real life? I enjoy playing football. Of course, man. There's nothing. The only thing better than watching is playing football, man. Like, I love playing, even though, yeah, I don't score a lot of goals, but it's still so fun, man. What position do you play in real life? What position do I play? I feel like I've answered this a couple of times, but center mid. So I've played everywhere in my life except I've played everywhere in my life, including goalkeeper. When I was like 3 or 4 years old, I played goalkeeper. But my favorite position has to be center mid, man, because you just get most of the ball. But center mid or CDM or even cam. Do you think the internet has gone soft? Sort of, man. Like, okay, I'm not saying, it's just a lot of people are getting really hurt by a lot of things, and I'm not judging them for it. I just think that a lot of jokes that were in the past from me growing up, if they were said today, man, nah, they wouldn't fly here. Like, okay, like KSI. If you guys watch some of KSI's old videos, KSI's old videos would not pass through this generation, okay? I'm just sorry. It's just how it's been. This generation is a little bit like, they take a lot of things to heart, which is not a bad thing. Everybody has their own life, but like, yeah, it's been a little bit softer. Maybe a little bit after 2017, maybe like 2019, that's when or 2018, it started to become softer. Any landmarks you want to visit? What landmark do you want to visit? To be honest, a stadium. Any stadium, okay? I've only been to the American stadiums that we have here, and it's just like 1 or 2 of them, but they're football stadium, like American football stadiums. So I really want to go to a soccer stadium. I want to go to the Estadio Azteca, which is where Mexico and America play. I would love to go to the same areas one day. As much as I talk shit about Man United all the time, Old Trafford is such an amazing place to visit. If I ever had the chance, the Borussia Dortmund stadiums, and as you can see, everything's football related. Like, my whole life has been football, watch football, play football, and everything. So obviously those are landmarks. Something other than football, maybe the place in Iceland, what's it called? The Northern Lights? That would be pretty sick, but who knows if I ever reach that. I hope one day I will be able to go, but who knows? Favorite candy or snack? Favorite candy or snack? So I've noticed as I got older, I'm not into snacks, man. Like, okay, like I'm not the healthiest person, okay? I'm not out here eating vegetables. I don't like vegetables, okay? First of all. So when I was a kid, I'd eat a bunch of junk food, a lot of snacks, but obviously around high school, that's when I started eating healthier because I wanted to be like a football player more seriously. And like, obviously to this day, I still eat healthy, but I still eat my occasional snacks. So, but like, if I'm honest, I don't enjoy a lot of snacks right now. At the moment, I don't enjoy a lot of snacks. My go-to is probably like a meal. My go-to is like maybe a piece of chicken. Like there'll be times like in the middle of the night, I'll cook a piece of chicken or I'll make some rice. Like, I don't know why, I'm just craving. If I could describe something juicy, man, something with juice, like a steak would be amazing right now. Like, I don't need a steak right now, but something that has juice, like that's like juicy. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I always tell my friends that I want something juicy, and they call me weird. I'm like, no, it's like you bite into it and like the juice comes out, and like I don't know if you guys get me. That sounds a little sus, but yeah, that's my favorite snack. If you guys can think of a snack that's juicy, then it's probably that. Favorite YouTube collab? My favorite YouTube collab, I'm assuming it's not from me. It's just from what I've seen. It probably has to be the Sideman with someone, okay? It has to be. Maybe the Nigahiga one. There was only one. It wasn't the best video, but seeing my 2 favorite groups of YouTube growing up collabing was amazing. If we're talking outside of YouTube related, if you guys ever watched the Fairy Odd Parents and the Jimmy Neutron collab, bro, that was a dream as a kid. Or the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody with Hannah Montana and Wizards Replaced, that was goated. But I know you said YouTube collab, but those collabs were goated, man. Do you rather make live streams or making videos? I prefer making videos. That's why you guys don't see me streaming. And yeah, that's basically why you guys don't see me streaming. One day, like I said, I promise I'll start streaming one day, hopefully, if I ever have time. Probably in the summer, you guys would definitely see me stream. I'll definitely find time to I was gonna do it in like January when I was off school, but I visit a lot of family, so I gotta head on videos instead. But on summer, for sure, I'm gonna be visiting family, obviously. But it's a summer. I'm gonna have 3 months off of no school, unless I decide to take classes. But I don't think the money is there to take classes in the summer, so I will definitely try to record some videos on stream. And I know I usually stream at night, and it's not fair to you guys because you guys are, when I'm streaming, you guys are dead asleep. So I'll try my best to stream during the day. I'll probably stream at night as well. You guys can watch it back, but I'll try my best to get into streaming again. Do you watch Smosh? Do you watch Smosh? No, not anymore, but I used to, man. When Anthony Padilla and Ian, I forgot his last name, the original Smosh people. Oh, bro, I grew up. Those were the first ever YouTubers I've ever watched. Anthony and Ian, the original Smosh. I know Smosh is still a thing, but they're not in anymore. I know Ian came back recently, but Anthony's still on his own stuff. They were hilarious, man. They carried YouTube for so long until PewDiePie passed them. No, I think Nigahiga passed them. Dude, I remember when Nigahiga passed Smosh. I love Smosh, but I love Nigahiga more. I was so hyped when Nigahiga was top for a while of subscribers. I was so hyped, and then obviously PewDiePie came along, and right now it's PewDiePie. I don't consider T-Series. Who knows if someone ever is gonna top PewDiePie? No, actually, Mr. Beast is probably gonna top PewDiePie 100%. Respect to PewDiePie's hard work, but Mr. Beast has been growing so much, he's probably gonna pass him. Which, all respect to him. PewDiePie is a legend as well, but Mr. Beast is probably gonna pass him one day. David Dobrik or Nigahiga? David Dobrik or Nigahiga? I have never seen a single David Dobrik video, so Nigahiga. Have you ever seen a Road to Shop video? Have you ever watched a Road to Shop video? Of course I have. If you guys didn't get that, he makes that face all the time. He's like, bro, I watched the Sidemen. How are you asking me this question, bro? Have you also seen Jacksepticeye? Have you also watched Jacksepticeye? I've watched a couple of videos. I've never been too much of a fan of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. I've seen, okay, so Markiplier, I know he's an amazing YouTuber. I don't watch him, but I've definitely seen his FNAF series because he just does it well, as well as Jacksepticeye. I've only seen those series for them, but I've never seen anything else by them. Have you also seen B4, Chani, and S2G? S2G, Canisports, or B4, I've seen all of them at some point in time. I don't really watch any of them anymore, only Chani, to be honest. And if we're talking about criminal YouTubers, the only ones I watch now is probably Chani, MGH, and Barfy. That's pretty much it. I don't really watch any. And Henry, of course I watch Henry. Henry, if you're watching this, I still watch you somewhat. KSI or Miniminter? KSI or Miniminter, both. I love them both, bro. I can't choose. How did you discover MGH? So how did I discover MGH? I'm gonna be honest with you. So when I was growing up, I wasn't always the biggest FIFA fan. I wasn't even the biggest football fan, man. All of a sudden, it's my brothers. My brothers played football. So I've always wanted to do what my brothers always did. So I started copying them playing FIFA. Obviously, as I played FIFA, I had a lot of time in my hands. When I'm a kid, I have a lot of times. And I'm like, you know what? I want to see if there's any YouTube on it. Because I used to watch Smosh, Nigahiga. I never watched any kind of gameplay on YouTube. I'm like, is there gameplay on YouTube? So I searched up FIFA Career Mode, FIFA 13. And MGH came out. MGH was the first one that came out. Because I know MGH was popping. He was the most viewed YouTuber of Career Mode at one point. Believe it or not, B4 wasn't always top of the list. But yeah, he was there. I started watching him. And ever since then, I continued watching him. To be honest, his series in the past were amazing. I mean, his series are still good. I've seen 100%. I've seen all of his Arsenal series, all of them, every single one that he's released since FIFA 13. I've seen all of them. My favorite one is probably FIFA 14. It was on Arsenal career mode, but it was only reserved players. MGH, if you're watching, you should definitely bring that back, man. That was amazing. I kind of would want to do that for the channel, but there's not a lot of teams that have good youth academy reserve players. So what he did is, I forgot what he did, man. He used a bunch of Arsenal youngsters and relegated them to the Championship or League One, or just a bunch of Premier League youngsters. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was that. It was different at the time, and I really enjoyed watching that one. Would you rather be an online football manager or a real one, and will you ever retire from YouTube one day? Last two questions here. I would obviously prefer to be a real life manager. I actually want to get into that, see if I can get my badges and maybe one day coach someone, but who knows? It depends on how my life goes. And then will I ever retire from YouTube? Probably one day. Of course, obviously we're all gonna retire from something eventually, but yeah. It's still early, bro. I'm really young, and if this goes well, all of this YouTube, and I still have time for it. Who said it? Vic said it. Vic said it once. Like, obviously, Sidemen is not coming to an end, but it's you guys seeing that they're growing up. Vic is engaged. He was like, I don't think he basically said, I don't think we'll all quit YouTube. We'll just not upload at the same amount of consistency. So what he said is, if you love something, obviously as you grow older, you will stop doing it. But if you still love something so much, you'll always find time to do something that you love, right? You won't do it the same. Like, let's say in a couple of years, I won't be doing YouTube the same, but I'll still upload here and there. Why? Because if I still enjoy it. By that time I'm older, if I still enjoy it, obviously I'll still post. Like, I'm doing this because I enjoy it. I'm not doing it because of any other reason. Like, obviously, I've grown a fan base, a connection with you guys, which I really do like. But ever since as a kid, I don't know why, something always told me I would do this one day. And here I am doing this, 700 subs in. I couldn't be happier. But yeah, maybe one day, maybe. But yeah, that is the end of the Q&A. I don't know how long this is. There was a lot of questions, but I went through them super fast this time because I know I usually take long. So if you guys did enjoy, you guys know what to do. Thank you guys so much for 700 subs. It's been an amazing journey for the past 8 to 9 months. I cannot believe we're close to 1K. When I was a kid, I never think I'd even reach 100 subs. I know everybody says that, man, but it's like, oh my god. Like, even you guys, if you guys are dreaming about being YouTubers, you guys are probably thinking right now, I'll probably never reach past 100 subs. The day I reached 100 subs, it was absolutely insane. This was like a couple months ago. I was freaking out. And now that we're at 700 times 7, like 100 times 7, that's 700 people have clicked the red button on me. Why? Why do people like me? I don't understand. That's just my thinking. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys. Moving on to 1K, hopefully. If you guys have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel because we out here grinding. We out here making videos, loving doing them. But yeah, make sure to always do the things that you love, the things that make you happy, and just be yourself, man. It's been your boy Edgar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day and chamos.
Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun.